Dear Davis, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell pager and my TikTok at the bottom. I sent you 2 letters in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Ryan Garcia, seemingly obsessed with Gervonta Tank Davis. He says he's showing him no mercy. Gonna start a new holiday. I'm gonna talk about all these things right here in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Well, let me not waste your time, and let's jump right into the mix. Ryan Garcia sent out a slew of attacks randomly on Gervonta Davis. He says, I feel like I'm gonna have to go full Ali. So of course, Muhammad Ali, the great, the GOAT, rest in peace. I feel like I'm gonna have to go full Ali vibes when he had to chase down Sonny Liston to make him fight. This man is terrified deep down, and I'm talking about you, Gervonta, and he tagged him. I know you see my tweets. Saying nothing or something won't save you from this whooping. End quote. Ryan Garcia, he says, today is bug the ish out of Gervonta Day, July 19th. It's a new holiday. He locked himself in the bunker once he seen the truth. I'm knocking you out, no mercy. And there was something else he posted where it was, here it is. It says, Gervonta, come out, wherever you are. And it's a clip of him beating a 33-year-old Fortuna after Joseph Jojo Diaz, right? My thoughts, they're not really that great towards Ryan Garcia in this situation, because to me, this looks very forced, very contrived, and you could tell that Ryan Garcia is a young guy because it's a fine line between selling the fight and looking foolish, in my opinion. And few guys know how to marry the two of those things and make it all work, where you can taunt your opponents and make it make sense. Oh, that's a cool picture. Yeah, I'm single. Nigga, I had to cancel that bet. And I ain't tripping on that. I'm sipping on something, man. Ryan's head. They got the boy Wheezy F Baby. So what I was saying is, it's a fine line, a very fine line in teasing and taunting and trash talking without making yourself look like desperate or foolish. What do I mean? So for me, the reason why this looks bad is I don't even know where Gervonta Davis is. And this man, Ryan Garcia, from before his fight with Javier Fortuna, the week of his fight with Javier Fortuna, and now after his fight and knockout with Javier Fortuna, he keeps talking about Tank, and Tank ain't said nothing. And he literally said in the tweet that I just read to you guys, I know you see this, but you're not responding. And he's claiming that Tank Davis is petrified or scared or terrified. That's why he's not responding. And again, I could tell Ryan Garcia is a young guy because just how he's acting. He's I guess he's gonna try to force Gervonta Davis to respond to him, but it doesn't. There's real, and it's probably too deep for me to go into in this video, but being an alpha male is gonna move in a certain way. Like me on my channel, you do not see me worried about what other channels are doing. In fact, I just stay in my own lane. Like, I don't really worry about what other channels are doing. I don't really watch boxing channels anymore at this point. I'm just worried about me and my family and building my brand and my empire. So I don't really know too much unless you guys send me. I get an overflow of what's going on, but I don't really know what people are doing. I let people do them and, be the best person you could be in that regard, because I know I am every day I wake up. So it's like real alpha male moves. But what Ryan Garcia is doing is definitely not alpha, because the fine line with it of trash talking is, you want to trash talk somebody, I get it. But if the objective that you're searching for does not actually occur, then that makes you look foolish. AKA, you're talking about a man and trying to get a rise out of him and you're doing it incessantly, like literally on some Eminem Stan stuff. You could have signed that autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We waited for you know what I'm saying? We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no. That's pretty itty, man. He wants to be just like you. You're like his idol. You know what I mean? And it's like, you're not getting a reaction. Gervonta's he hasn't even said nothing. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I seem to be one of the only people who really speak the truth in boxing. And, you know, I know my position. I know my role, like on some Gennady. Yeah, guys, I know my responsibility. So, you know, I'll just keep doing me like I continue to do. But no one else wants to call this out. Tank has not said nothing about Ryan Garcia. And I definitely don't think it's out of fear or, you know, he's petrified. In fact, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, they got on social media at one point when there was a back and forth. And long story short, they agreed to link up in LA. Like, okay, you live close enough to LA. Tank is like, I'm gonna be in LA. Bring your bag, I'll bring my bag, and let's spar. And it was Golden Boy Promotions, who they've done interviews, right? And I think it was Eric Gomez of Golden Boy Promotions. So Oscar De La Hoya's buddy. And he literally specifically said that there will be no sparring because that's dumb and that's foolish and they're not going to authorize. So they prevented Ryan Garcia from actually doing a sparring session with Gervonta Davis. And then now, years later, you know, and Ryan said he's had bouts with mental health and anxiety, put out of fights, put out of the Joseph Jojo Diaz fight. And now you want to appear to be the big bad wolf, calling somebody out who's a knockout artist. You know, it looks corny, to be honest. It definitely looks corny. Again, how many times and how many different variations of the same thing can you continue to say, especially when you're the only one saying it? Tank probably learned his lesson. He hasn't really even been on social media heavy like that. He'll kind of check in and pop out. I think he's enjoying his family time and his money, you know, and be with the homies or whatever he's got going on, his kids, things like that. Ryan Garcia is a grown man with kids talking about another man, getting no response, and he continues to do it. Like he's, oh, no mercy. I'm going to have to do Muhammad Ali and, you know, making these weird comparisons. And the bottom line is we don't even know if the fight will happen. Golden Boy COO, they just did an interview and said DAZN has to be involved. That right there could be a big hindrance to the fight happening, because from where I'm sitting, I really don't see why Showtime needs Golden Boy, or not Golden Boy, but DAZN to make this fight. So if the DAZN people, you know, this could be Jaime Munguia versus Charlo part 2, where the fighters may want to fight each other, but Golden Boy gets in the way, say, hey, DAZN must be involved. If not, the fight's not happening. So the fight might not happen just off of that reason. So again, I'm not big on all the hoopla and talk when it doesn't lead to nothing. And then when you're speaking to an empty room, such as the case with Ryan Garcia, because you keep calling out Tank Davis and you're getting nowhere with it. And you just keep saying, we get it. You're going to knock him out. You're going to destroy him. You said it on Mike Tyson podcast. You say it on Twitter. You say it post-fight. Then sometimes you say, oh, I'm not going to do the call outs because the fans are sick of hearing lies or me lying to them. You know, it's just all over the place. And it puts you in a situation and position of desperation. And I'm trying to help Ryan Garcia out by saying these things. It puts you in a position of desperation because it looks like there's no way. How can you tell the public that you truly believe you were the A side over Gervonta Davis when you are using his name far more than he's mentioning your name? PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, Showtime, they're running whole Gervonta Tank Davis shows that have nothing to do with, I'm talking about from the commentary team, Showtime commentators, to the broadcast and Brian Custer, to Gervonta himself. And nobody's talking about Ryan Garcia. If he's fighting Rolly, they're building a whole exciting storyline, and Rolly got pushed off of the stage and this and that. And they're building it off the back of who he's actually fighting. Isaac Cruz, Mario Barrios. So Ryan's clearly the B-side. Boom. Let me know what you guys make of the stand level call outs from Ryan Garcia. As always, SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. And I'm out.
Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks.
The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.
Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.